Hello again everyone, my name is Jogdog and welcome to another episode of Victoria 3. I'm hoping to fix my PC issues for the most part, so there should be less background noise, and I think the next door neighbours have stopped doing some DIY at this stage of the day as well. So I'm hoping there's a lot less background noise this time. I am going to be trying the Japanese Shogunate out again, because I don't know exactly how to approach this run, and I'm really intrigued and interested. And also, there was an update that dropped overnight, so there might be there been some changes that have been made. So we actually start as 10. Standard of living. Oh, I can tell you that is going to drop pretty quickly. So one of the main things we need to do here is we need to reform. And in order to do that, we're going to need to reform the government. So I think I need to get rid of either the samurai or the shogunate. Getting rid of the shogunate is a rough one at the minute, so it's going to be the samurai. And we are going to get the intelligentsia involved instead. Now we will lose a bit of legitimacy, but the reason I've done that is to unlock some other options, some other laws we can put into place. So if I go to intelligentsia, is there anything I can do which isn't ridiculously unpopular? Even dedicated police force is pretty rough. Normally that's a good option. Autocracy? Yeah, I won't be doing any changes to that just yet. So, do we have any unemployed pops to begin with? Not really. I would like to conquer over here. You only have 25 battalions. So because we're a decentralized nation, we need to colonize. We don't have any colonial growth. So really, I need to get colonization as a tech. So we're going to go straight into getting that, I think. And then we're going to focus on colonizing Ainu Mosul, because I want to try and get that before Russia causes issues. In terms of our economy, it's not the strongest, but it's not the weakest either. We're going to get 2 new construction sectors, and we are going to go to iron frame buildings. Due to it increasing our construction capacity. We're going to declare interests in Manchuria, and I'm probably going to need to put some government buildings down eventually, but for now it's fine. The only other thing to do is decrees, so I think we're going to do road maintenance in Kansai. For the additional state construction efficiency, it makes construction faster, which is very useful. Where are my best buildings for mines and stuff? In fact, I think I'm just going to go mainly agricultural. Possibly. Maybe. It's a lot of tea plantations we have. Where's our biggest? So we've got glassworks all over the place. Kansai. I think we go manufacturing industry here. Resource extraction in Kanto. And then mainly... yeah, Ben will mainly be doing agricultural industry. Again, all it does is increase throughput, which means you get more resources, basically, is what works out as. And then we're going to have emergency relief in Kansai, Kanto. And then I suppose that'll do for now. Let's do it in Kyushu as well. So we're losing power rank, that's expected. So iron and tools are expensive at the minute. So we are going to try and carefully improve upon that. Alright, it looks like we're actually building up some loyalists and not just getting a million radicals straight away. I don't know how long that's going to stay like that for them. For budget, I would like to put tax down, maybe, eventually. I do need to be careful. Okay, the first of our iron mines are constructed, and we're getting the first of our tooling workshops down as well, although it's going to take a bit of time until they're actually done. In terms of politics, I really need to start weakening the Shogunate as much as possible. So the problem is the Shogunate is just reinforced by the law enforcement institution and various laws such as monarchy. I think autocracy also benefits them. I could go for professional army. So let me just check this out. So currently on peasant levies. Yeah, we're going to go professional army because it actually reduces the strength of the shogunate. So, and pretty much everyone wants it. I see no reason not to. Standard of living continues to increase. There's been a resource boon in Kanto. Excellent. We'll definitely take that. We got low market access in Hokkaido. There's nothing I can really deal with that. There's nothing I can do to deal with that at the minute. I need railways. I could put a state construction edict down, but that would mean stopping an edict elsewhere, and I don't think it's worth the trade-off, personally. So Russia is colonizing Sakhalin, and we can now do the same over here. We do not produce any colonial growth, so I'm going to need to pass colonial resettlement at some point, but we'll wait and see if we can get professional army done first. I am going to go down academia because I want universities. I think everything's doing fine at the minute. Iron is once again expensive. Ooh. We'll go with the additional 10% success chance. That's fine with me. We've got coal, sulfur mines. I'll get some more iron mines down here. How are we doing in terms of our budget? We still have 1 million in our gold reserves, so that's not too bad. Low market access. It's just iron is expensive at the minute. We need more iron. I don't think there's anything we can do to actually improve its production just yet. Okay, you're making plenty of money there. Who deserves the credits? The Shogunate, the farmers... let's give the farmers it. The Shogunates... We're actively trying to reduce their strength. Continuing to give them more support is a bad idea. So the trade unions aren't too happy, but everyone else is far happier. Right, I think our next law we're going to pass is colonial affairs. And we're probably going to do colonial resettlement. So what this is going to do is make sure that we have a bunch of bonuses active. Noblesse Oblige is probably the biggest one. I do want to improve relations with the intelligentsia at some point. But for now, we just have to go with what we've got. I do need some additional government buildings down in a couple of areas. I do think that will have drawbacks though. Specifically, we can't produce tons of paper easily. But I think we need to get them down. So, so it's going to be Kansai and Kanto, which are probably the biggest ones. There we go. That's going to spare a bunch of bureaucracy though. I wonder what to do with that. Okay, our loyalists have gone down a lot. Decreases in standard of living. Right, the Shogunate can take the blame. So the main economic thing I really need to change, or the main two, are traditionalism and isolationism. Especially isolationism. We are in such a rough position because of isolationism. I really, really need to change that economic law ASAP. The Japanese Hokkaido earthquake. We'll put some money into helping them out. Okay, radicals are starting to increase heavily. I think I need to possibly... There we go. Where is it? Establish colony. Colonize Hokkaido. I'm not going to do it anywhere else. I could go for Sakhalin, but that would give me a border with Russia, and I'm not sure I want to do that. Iron is expensive still. I can't pass either of these laws, unfortunately. I need stock exchange. I need to get the stock exchange tech, basically. Landed voting would be nice, but I don't think it's really possible to get at the minute. I want to get rid of serfdom long term. I don't think there's any more laws I can pass which are going to be particularly popular right now. So I think we just continue on as is. Yeah, I don't want to do state religion. Right. That's academia. Let's go for stock exchange. That should unlock some options for economy. Although it is going to be a tough change because we need to really annoy the Shogunate in order to actually change. Do you get more infrastructure now? You do. Okay, that's good. We're getting there in terms of colonisation. We should have Ainu before long. I'm just a bit worried that Russia's going to come to say hello. Also, we're going to be close, fairly close to going into our gold reserves soon. Well, completely emptying our gold reserves and going into debt, which I want to avoid at all costs. They have, the cheeky buggers. I'm going to need to take that off them. Devout Scandal. They're going to lose some popularity, that's fine. Right, iron is once again low. I think I might reduce our military. We don't need this many. So let's go to buildings. Whoops. Wrong one. Okay, that takes us down to 65. That takes us down to 60. Okay, that should free up pops to be put into other jobs instead. That is going to cause issues though with people being put out of work. Unfulfilled political movement demands. Well, we have enough iron coming in now, so that's good news. Really not happy with Russia for robbing this stuff. We are hopefully long term going to be able to steal it right back. I've got nothing under construction for now. I think cloves could do with being reduced in cost. Let's get 4 of those textile mills down. There's no journals I can really do. The whaling industry is okay. Path to liberalism is not going to be anytime soon. Well, liberalism. I can't say words right. Radicals are rapidly increasing. The unfulfilled political movement demand is gone, so that's good. Now I'm hoping that means that for a while we won't have too many more radicals spawning. Right, so if I want a subject, it's probably going to be the Joseon. So they have nearly 10 mil pops, 5 million GDP. So they got about a third of us in terms of population, and about a third as well in terms of GDP. I think we'll go currency standards next. Right, the intelligentsia is still pretty annoyed with us. I need more iron, as per normal. Like, more iron mines going to be queued up. We need the iron. we just have issues with iron. I don't think I've got too much choice there. Russian attitude towards us is actually cooperative. Interesting. think I might cancel this textile mill. Got 200k left in reserves. So I think I might actually have to put a tax on something. No, we're just gonna up normal taxes instead of putting grain tax or something on. It's not ideal, but it's better than many of the alternatives. Sorry about that. I was just being really clumsy. Right. More iron. I'm hoping that deals with the issue for input goods shortages. So isolationism is just extremely popular at the minute. Not ideal. I need to really work on reforming other areas first. Okay, currency standards is nice. I think I'm actually going to get some production tax, specifically intensive agriculture to begin with. Services. I think we need to go through our buildings here. Right, pig iron tools. More machinists would be nice. Some more textile mills would be useful, but I do need to produce some luxury goods for ourselves. Gas streetlights I can't really do, but I can do market stalls. Albeit it's going to cause issues with glass being really expensive. I'm going to go free churches because clerks vote differently than clergymen. Same with secular administration. So that should deal with that stuff. I could use harvesting tools. I see no reason not to. For some additional food. I don't think there's anything else I can really commit to other than sawmills. Okay. So I need more glass now. Let's get 4 of them queued down. And I could go for slightly more expanded construction facilities to facilitate a quicker expansion in our economy. I think I'm actually going to do that. Might actually go for 2. Yeah, we'll get 1 more down. So we have, what, 32, 35 construction slots. We do lose a bit of money now. But I've got enough that I can afford to keep going for a little bit here. We really are limited in terms of what laws we can go for here. Abolishing serfdom would be really nice. It would radicalise both the Shogunate and the Samurai though, which is rough, to be honest. I would have a civil war pretty much straight away. I can't afford a civil war just yet. I could instead go for something like cultural exclusion instead of national supremacy. It would lose me 150. It would lose me 150 authority though. But I think that's going to be worth doing. So we need to just initiate these reforms as quickly as possible. We're nearly 10 years in. So iron and tools are expensive again. I think I might cancel one of these glassworks then. Let's get some more tooling facilities down as well. Okay, cultural exclusion has been put into place. I do need to lose some decrees here. So I think we get rid of... one emergency relief, one of the agricultural throughputs. That should be fine. They've fairly earned their success in all it entails. So iron and tools, once again, expensive. Ooh, lathes. That would be nice to put into place, but the problem with lathes for Japan is it means I'm going to need a lot more tools, and I need a lot more iron first. We need to urbanize. That will take a bit, but we can be able to. We will definitely be able to carry that out. I just need to try and get some. I think we go down to get like railways and water tube boiler and stuff next. I need to get some techs which reduce the amount of pops which are needed in jobs, so that they can instead be used to expand other industries. Not very population efficient. Workforce efficient is probably the correct term at the moment. Oh, iron mine's just not really working properly. Atmospheric pump engine would use tools and coal. Rail transportation would be a good way to free up some workforce to begin with. So maybe getting railways is the best way to do that. It will need... It means we're going to need to focus on making sure, however, that we have plenty of iron and tools, and we'll then need to put some... probably some steel mills down as well. Let's get some wood production, because we definitely need to make sure that our pops have enough fuel. Okay, let's get plenty of wood. With the additional wood production, that should help to deal with standard of needs again. I'm guessing it's just due to we need for atmospheric engine. I think it's mainly due to we have issues with enough fuel for them at the minute. Let's have a look. So iron is actually gone down a bit in price. Glass is still pretty expensive, but furniture, clothes, etc. we need to improve on. Let's keep building up our gold reserves. I am going to need to reduce down to medium tax at some point. And is there anything I can pass here which isn't super ridiculous unpopular? Not really is the answer. Again, the Shogunate just has too much power. So the Shogunate is supported by aristocrats and the clergymen, whereas the intelligentsia is supported by basically the rest of the aristocrats. Clerks, bureaucrats, clergymen, other professions. Okay, I think the industrialists deserve the credit. We want to divert any credit or benefits from the Shogunate to other areas. But I think that'll be that for this episode. Once again, everyone, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.